Hello. Hopefully you can see me. Hi. My name is JJ Asgar, and I'm a developer advocate for the IBM Cloud. This is the IBM Developer Twitch channel, so hopefully you're in the right place. I am... there we go. Yes, cool. I am live. Perfect. Hopefully you can hear me. Everything's great. Normally on Thursdays, I have a friend of mine, Paul, with me to stream. But today, schedules didn't work, so it's just me, and that's fine. As it says, I'm going to be playing with something called OpenFaaS. So if you don't know, OpenFaaS is a serverless platform done by Alex Ellis. I've been playing around with it a lot lately, and it actually got me over the hump to understand why serverless is important. There are other serverless platforms out there. OpenFaaS is just one that kind of, it's given me the, what's a good word for it? It's got my hooks in well enough for me to really start playing with it. And I found a really neat tutorial that we're going to go through today to try to make a CRUD app with OpenFaaS. I'm doing this all locally on VMs, which I know I should be using Kubernetes and blah, blah, blah. But I want to pay more attention to the code than the actual infrastructure, because there's no reason why you can't just take these serverless apps and throw it out to Kubernetes if you need to. So I've got, yes, actually Knative would have been a good option for this too. But once again, I'm focusing more on the serverless platform, or not serverless platform, but the actual serverless functions, because that's where my stumbling block is. And OpenFaaS was just so low overhead to get up and running. My goal is to run through this tutorial, which I'll bring up here in a second, and I am paying attention to the chat in another window. I'll throw links in there also for y'all. And then if you have questions, just like statin.pr, sure. Just like you're throwing comments in there, I am paying attention. I'm going to do my best to make sure that's working too. So let me go ahead and bring up my screen. Hopefully that will work how I want it to. You should be able to see two terminals, OpenFaaS and Postgres. And give me a second here. Here is the actual, I guess, tutorial. So there we go. It is a really, really nice in-depth tutorial done by Alex to build a CRUD API with Postgres and Node.js in the front end. Again, I've walked through this. I haven't actually done the actual coding, and I wanted to do it live to see how well I got it working. But we are going to basically take the get and post functions here, have it talk to Postgres. Don't worry about Kubernetes, and we're going to be running it on a FaaS system that I have already installed. As you see here, if I go ahead and do fast invoke node info, as you see, I just ran the node info function on OpenFaaS, and it's given me this information. Just to completely prove it to you, if I go to over here, OpenFaaS, admin, can't. I'm bad. I know. I'm sorry. Where'd it go? Where's my thing? Oh, cat fast text. There's my password. And yes, you can't get to this in the real world, so I don't mind having that. But here's the actual front end to it, and here is that same node info service that I just ran on the local pack. As you see, it comes out with that same stuff. Just to prove to you that it is an actual OpenFaaS instance running. I'm nothing up my sleeves. Hell, I'm not even wearing sleeves. So that's all good. But we're going to be doing most of that from the command line. So again, I just want to kind of make sure that everything was cool. So the first thing, believe it or not, we're not actually going to touch FaaS first, because we're going to need a Postgres instance. So as you see here, he tells you how to use it on Kubernetes. Again, we're not doing that. then we actually need to install Postgres. So I installed this blank machine here. There's no pSQL, as you see, not on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to install Postgres from this tutorial, which is on a Linux Eyes. Believe it or not, it's changed a little bit since I've looked at it. So I wanted to go ahead and just get this built. So if I go ahead and do sudo, or I'll just go up as root, to be honest with you. So I'll do sudo su good one bye, and then there we go. We'll go ahead and install that. There we go. Hopefully that'll make everything make sense here in a second. There we go. We're getting somewhere. So there we go. We got Postgres up and running on here, which is good stuff. So now what we need to do, we need to verify that we need to verify Postgres here. So if we do su to Postgres, we're now the Postgres user. What we'll do is we'll do Postgres SQL, select the version to make sure it's installed. And there we go. So just sanity check again, making sure that Postgres is exactly what we wanted to. The next challenge is that we are going to actually need to open up it to the rest of the world. So what I'll do here, grab this file, and we got to make sure that it is, oops, it is under listen addresses, max connections. So we're going to go ahead and make this to star, so it listens to everything. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and reboot because I'm lazy and I want to make sure it comes back how I want it to. Let it come back up here in a second. And it's doing. Alright, that should be back up now. There we go. So if I do, just to verify one more time, make sure that 5432 is open, listening, and there it is. Okay, cool. So now we have a Postgres instance that we can now get into, or now that's listing on everything. We should probably go ahead and create a new user, just so we can have that user there in case we need it. So su to root, and then su to Postgres. There's probably an easier way to do this, but whatever. So I am going to do Postgres create user, create user. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do pswd, and we'll just do PASSWD Postgres 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that is that. So then I should be able to do, if I want to come in here and go into this Postgres user, Postgres 1 2 3 4 5 6. There we go. So now we got show databases, database, show version. What? Hang on. That's why I do this live. Oh, select version. Oh, jeez. My bad. Sorry. So pull this in. pSQL-C, like that. There we go. So now we can actually talk to the Postgres database. The whole goal of this was to make sure I had a user that did that. So now we don't have to worry about that anymore. 47 is our machine. Okay. All right. So now that we have Postgres up and running, we've got our instance of OpenFaaS running, which is wonderful. We've got Docker running. So now we're actually doing the real work. So I have a funcs directory where I've been just kind of dumping all my functions, as you see. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new one called CRUD, because just like we're doing exactly what there. And then I'm going to do faas CLI new --lang node 12 device status. All right. So that looks like it pulled down node 12. You create a new function that uses node 12, npm unit test, and npm run. Okay. Now what we've done is we move the device status file, cat device status.yaml, oops, right here, and we're going to turn it into a stack.yaml. Stack is the universal application name. Sure, let's go with that. So we can actually add multiple services to it, and then we just do faas up on the thing, and it'll actually push it directly out to OpenFaaS for us, which is nice. So device status.yaml to stack.yaml. Okay. So then if we do a tree here, oops, oh, I don't have tree installed, but we would see the exact same thing here. All right, so we need to add the PQ. Is that a typo? PQPG? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'm going to be a good citizen. And src github.com Alex. Let's go ahead and put that PR in for him. Copy. Always be a good citizen. Always be a good citizen. So we found a typo in that one right there. So git clone this cd crud git checkout -b JJ Asgard typo hub fork. There we go. And then we'll go back into the README here. And we are looking for PQ, which should actually be PG. There we go. I'm going to close this for now, but I've got a feeling we'll come back to that. At the end of this, I'll go ahead and put the PR in as a nice little end step. Device status. So we do npm install --save pg. There we go. Doing some node module stuff. There we go. Good stuff. And if we check our package.yaml package.json file, we should see pg. Perfect. Okay. Quit. All right. So we need to build a database schema. We have two tables, one to hold the device in a key and access the CRUD API, and the others will contain the status data. Okay, so each device will have a device ID, a key, a name, alt text. Make sure they're always not null. Oh, okay. So we actually do need to go into our Postgres database. So we'll go back into Postgres 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. pSQL. Get in there. Create database. CRUD. Sure. Oops. There we go. Use CRUD No. I've already forgotten this. Create database Postgres. Oops. Create an example. Create database. -L was the one I was looking for earlier. There we go. And then I want to connect to -C, CRUD. There we go. Now we're talking the correct database. There we go. Okay. So let us create this table of device. Copy. So I'll just go ahead and paste that in there. We created the table. Good. Now we'll set the primary key for the device. Alter the table. Then we'll create this table also. Good job. And then copy this. There we go. So we should do show tables. No. I thought it was show tables. What is it? Show tables Postgres. Is it -T? DT. DT. There we go. So now we have our device and public schema and device status just like we did here. So good. We have now our database, which is good stuff. We are going to need a key, an API key. I've always found it interesting to take a look at these, so we'll check this out. I'll go ahead and copy this. Oops. Come back over here. Paste that. It's a nice big hash. It's always fun to do. So let's go ahead and create a new one. Export that out so then we can do echo $key, and we've got our key. Perfect. So what I'm going to need to do here, though, is I'm going to have to put that there. This. No. Ah! Postgres, connect, CRUD. Okay. So what I'll do is, that's the key, right? Device key, yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is copy this. That's not obviously right, but that's fine for now. I'm going to, and blah, place that in there, and then change till this, and then come back over here, grab our key, and then paste that in here. Perfect. Now, if I take all of this over here, I insert that into it. So then I can go ahead and copy this here, and that's our device key as we wanted it to be. So good. So now we have a key on our OpenFaaS side. We have a database called CRUD with already a device key inside of it. Perfect. Okay, so now we're actually going to play with some fun. Now we're actually going to play with some fun. We're actually going to have some fun here. We are going to, the C in CRUD stands for create, where we want to insert a new row. So we have a device ID of 2 here. So we don't need to worry about secrets or anything like that for right now, because we are just talking directly to it. But we need to do stack.yaml. What we're going to do is actually create some environmental variables here. So JJ Asgar, we're going to need that. And then we're going to need environment of DB port 5632, and this needs to be under the V. I've got a feeling DB host will also need to be 192.168.1.47. And then the DB name is going to be CRUD. So that's a step in the right direction here. We don't need to worry about our secrets. And then DB pass we'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because I'm nice and secure. Oh, we should probably also do, oops. Obviously, you'd want to do something a little bit more secure here than what I'm doing. Postgres, there we go. So now we know how to talk to the host, the port, the name of the database, the password, and the user. Okay. So now, if we take our handler.js, this right here, we'll have to do the process of the DB name. So we're going to have to change these usernames because we're not doing secrets anymore. But that's where we actually tell it the secrets, which is what we want. And we don't have to worry about talking to the local secrets because I'm lazy. Then it'll wait for the connection. And then it'll select from where, just like we did earlier, which is good. And then if we need to insert, it'll insert the things that we want. Okay, cool. So, save that. And then go into device status here, and now go into handler. This is the default one, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And I'm going to do set paste, enter. So I'm going to just grab all of this, copy, paste all that in there. And like I said a moment ago, oops, we are going to need to yank that, paste, oops. We don't want these guys anymore because we're being lazy. Yank. Oops. Ah! Too many keys. There we go. Okay, so then visual, yank that. Come on, really? My Vim foo is failing me. Visualize, end. Yank. Paste. Paste. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Paste. Okay. Here we go. So now we want a DB user, DB host, DB name, pass, right? Funcs, CRUD, cat stack, DB port, host, name, pass, and user. Okay, good. All right. Do we need to change anything else here? I don't think so. I think that's everything we need. Double check it. We bring in PG. We make our connection. We wait for a query of that. If the device key and the device ID is sent, then we bring back 200. If nothing happens, send a 200 and status of no action. Then we can take a moment and see that this is the insert. And we try to insert the device just as we were doing earlier with the $1, 2, and 3. This should give us an uptime console log and that. Okay. So now we should be able to do FAS up. So I'm building the container now. I think this is actually going to fail. Yeah, because I can actually push to device status of that. So let's go back to stack. I believe I have this set up for Quay.io. Let's try that. There we go. Now we're pushing to it. This will fail again because I need to turn the repository public for Quay. All right, there we go, just as I expected. So what I will do, come over here now, and I will go to Quay.io. I will sign in as Google. I'm not a robot. That's right, I used my own password here, Quay. And I will go to JJ, and there's our device status. I will make this public, which is what I want to do. And then I should be able to come back over here now. And third time's a charm. Okay, we've now deployed it to our OpenFaaS instance. So if I come over here now, there's our device status. So we're actually pushing. We actually have our function now on OpenFaaS, which is good. So let's take it the next step here. We are going to run this curl command. And I'm going to run it locally just because I'm paranoid first. That should do it. Interesting. No content. No HPA entry for host. What the hell does that mean? Paste. Oh, so 47. I want to go into this admin sudo and vim etchy Postgres pghba. I want to allow host all so this can be 0.0.0.0/0 trust restart system ctl restart PostgreSQL. Oh, there we go. So by allowing it to do it, that's good stuff. But as you see here, the status is no action. I am worried about that. Sudo Postgres, and then if I do psql connected to the CRUD, and then come back over here, and then we'll grab this. No, it didn't actually work. Why didn't you work? No action. No action. What did I do wrong? Let's try through here. Device status of JSON. If I can come back to this. Copy. Is there a way to... Okay, so it didn't like that, so maybe text. No action again. Huh. Why didn't you like that? Device status handler. No. Okay. So I got a 200 back. If rows equal the length, what am I doing wrong? Is it just not... Am I just being pushy? It's because I'm not doing the right key. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So, go back in here. So I need to come back out here. Echo $key. There we go. That's the problem. The device key is wrong. Okay, so I'll just grab this one for now and paste it in here. Invoke. No. Really? Curl. Device ID of 1. So if I do device, that should be the right key. Huh. Device handler. Device key. Is an event header. Did I call it right that? Let's see here. Ah, damn it. Funcs, device status, handler. Oh, God. Sorry. go. So, this device key, I wonder if it requires... And then the body. It would be really weird if it was. You know what? Let's just stick with this for now. And come back over here. That's the actual data. And then what I'll do is XD K. Nope, still didn't like it. So it gives me 200, which is a little annoying if it can't connect. The event headers is the key. Which is that. And that looks like the right key. Oh, hey, Upcar, how you doing? Yeah, it looks like all the headers are connected properly. The device key is the same one inside of the curl that I'm sending to it, and the device. Did I spelling device right? Yeah, I'm spelling device right. I find it weird that it's not capitalized, but whatever. And the device ID is one here also to make sure that that's all. Well, maybe. Yeah, because that's the device ID is the body. Is this supposed to be a header? So if we do device ID, right? And then this is device ID. And we do device ID. And then we can just do comment that out, right? And then up, oops, stat or fast, up. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll give that a shot here in a second, Upcar. Hell, I might even just get you to join me. Because I'm already really out of my depth here. Wait, what? Device ID is not defined. Device ID. Oh, that would make sense. Okay. Try pushing that up again. Where the hell is that coming from? AG. Oh my god. Postgres. Well, that'll do it. Hey! Okay, so now if I do, this is, go into Postgres, sudo, or sudo, good one, sudo Postgres, get into Postgres, crud, device, status. Oh man. Wait. No. Man. Okay, hang on. So close. So close. CD funcs crud device status vim device status handler. Okay. So device ID. I don't think this is it, but I'm going to try anyway. Okay. Device ID matches. That all looks right. Then I'll do a FaaS up again. Push it in. Okay. Now go back into Postgres. Come up there. Okay, so there's no status there. And if I do this, no. Man. And it's not asynchronous either, which is a little bit annoying. So, in theory, I should be able to just take this whole thing. Where's the... Oh, okay. And then paste that there. I get a status OK from curl, but I get wait, what did I do wrong here? This device ID key is that. I want that to be lowercase, that to be lowercase. That's X, D, ID. So I get a success, but no action. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so vim device status handler. So I'm seeing this succeed. So I want to add X device key to device key and then ID of ID see if that does anything. Up, no, fast, up. All right. I lost the ability to. Interesting. Okay, that really made it angry. Whoopsie. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. Push that back up. And refresh. Take this back again. Well, that's going. Run another curl. Still says status OK, which is a lie. And then invoke this. It says no action. So when it says no action, it means it skipped this whole thing. Still find it really weird that it gives a 200 and succeeds. I am very much at a loss here. %d set paste. Let's start from the beginning again, shall we? All right, come back here. And grab all of this. And then come over here. Delete, delete, delete. Paste, paste, paste. The user is db user. Host, name, port, password. I said pass, didn't I? Can't stack. Yeah. Up. Pass up. Push this back up. Sometimes you got to go back to the beginning, right? Let's see here. Okay. And then if I curl that, nothing happens. Why did nothing happen? Internal server error. Device key ID. Okay. So let's go back to the curl. Example curl was that. So if I come back over here now, do this as a capital X, capital D. Am I spelling device correctly? D-E-V-I-C-E. Yep. Key. X, D, I, D. Still another 500 server error. Catch stack. Postgres. Devasing crud. Why are you not working? I didn't really change anything anymore. Device status handler. Host, user, database. How many OpenFaaS? Port, password, database, name, DB name, host, user. Okay. The event body. Where the hell is my curl? Nope. Here's the curl. This shouldn't work. Got another 500 error, right? Right there. So if I change the key to this one, right? Now, still another 500 error. I wish it would just tell me more than 500. I mean, I don't even have a status that is 500. So Postgres 47. Postgres, pSQL, CRUD. Still isn't actually writing anything. I wonder if there's like a log or something. Am I even getting to the... I mean, I am getting to the database. Because I was getting that user error earlier. So if I change this to no database user, and then I do an up, FaaS, up again, and force a failure. Yeah, there we go. 405. So at least I know now that it is actually connecting to the database. Right? Yeah. Huh. I am at a loss here. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a second. Okay, hi everybody, I'm back. I had to, answer a couple direct pings and whatnot. So just wanted to make sure I can, take care of that while I was thinking about it and try to get my head, off of the situation because I felt like I was getting tunnel vision. But I'm really, really, really not sure what's going on here. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Because I have no idea how to give it, like, tell me what the actual error is. So if we go back over here, let's start this over again. Come back here. We want db user cat stack. Let's actually put this in order. DB users on top. Oops. Okay. Then the host. And then the database is the name. I mean, maybe I should put this in quotes. And then password of this. And then the port. So this now matches our code, right? So the user, DB host. I mean, this is just being really picky now, isn't it? So we can do that. And then do a FaaS up. Okay. So there's that. Go ahead and grab all this. Cut that. Let's go ahead and refresh this page. Let's see what the error comes down now with this. Device status, text, paste. Don't really not like having these in quotes. Wait, what? Hang on. Is it really that? Curl. No, this is all right. Is there other logs? FaaS logs. What is it called? Device status. Here we go. Oh, well, that'll do it. And then device status handler. Use strict. Jesus Christ. All right. There we go. Pushed it out. Wait, what? No action. Okay. It said no action. So if I do... Yeah, still didn't actually do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move this into a new terminal. OpenFaaS. FaaS logs device status. Okay, so let's do this one more time. curl. I got a 200 back with a no action statement. My key and my device ID looks correct. If I come back over to here, I did an actual post and it gave me 200 back. But I'm not actually doing it. Status no action again. And it did actually talk outside because that took almost a second. And we know from testing this insert. So let's go back here and we should be able to do it is just a so if I take all of this, copy this, and then come over to here, paste all that, then I'll do 2, 3 to 3, and let's call it 30 degrees. Looks like I need them in quotes. Right? Yeah. There we go. There we go. So if I grab all this and paste this in here, it's never easy, is it? Crud. Paste that in with a semicolon at the end. You don't like what? Syntax error. Okay, let's try that. Come on. 1. There we go. Okay, so now I've actually inserted into the database. So if I select again, there we go. Status ID of 5, uptime of 330. So we can actually insert to it. So we are the Postgres user. We can actually input, and we've taken from this actual query to do it. It is an asynchronous function, so it could be taking a minute, but that doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't take that long. If I come back here and select device, I'm not crazy, right? Like, that looks right. That device ID looks right. The uptime, the temperature. I shouldn't need to change anything else around like that. Yeah, it's just a number. So I got a 200 back. But again, it's just a post, right? Yeah. I don't actually see it go. Yeah. I mean, that's not very helpful. I am very stuck. And this is one of those times I wish I had a partner. Add a log statement with console.log message. All right, why not? Let's try that. Then device handler. Okay, so let's say we got in first if statement status will be okay. And trying to insert really trying to. All right, up. Would do that. All right. Nothing's outputted. Well, that's not great. Not great at all. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it. I've obviously hit the limit of my knowledge here. There's no like. It looks like it's supposed to connect. It looks like it tries to connect, but I can't seem to get the actual service to do what I wanted. I would love, if you do watch this in the future and have an idea of what I did wrong, please reach out, and I'd love to know. Hell, I'm even probably going to ping Alex too, the guy who wrote this, to be like, I tried this, and it did not work how I expected it to. Looks like I got everything right. I'm really, really disappointed in myself. Oh well, that's streaming for you. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully a little bit longer, doing some Go work with Mofi. I'm really looking forward to it because it's going to be a fun little project. So take it easy, y'all, and thanks for watching. Bye.